Shalom, shalom, yasha brother Jay Quan coming at you with a quick coca video. Topic of this video today is going to be how Yasha being Israel is a proverb and a byword among all people. And this is important, man. You know what I mean? Because our people is waking up. You know what I mean? We got people hitting us up, man, like, yo, what y'all saying is true. It's crazy. You know, I'm scared. How do I get right with the Lord? I want to go to heaven. You know, I want to change my ways in my life. You know what I mean? So their spirit is being vexed, man. You know, their spirit is, noticing what they lived a wicked life, and they want to change their ways, you know, before it's too late. Because the Lord is coming, man. You got diseases, pestilence, famines among nations, man. You got locusts in Africa eating up their crops, and that's already a starving nation. You know, you got China, them dirty Moabites that's eating bat soup, and they eat, have feasts where they eating dogs and cats and every kind of animals. You know what I mean? So you having these nations come getting judged, man. Starting their judgment is coming upon this earth, man. You know, with these wildfires in Australia, you know what I mean, and wildfires in America. So, you know what I mean? So it's important to wake up in these last days, man, because the Lord is about to make his way. You're not just some byword. You're not a proverb, man. You're not a so-called black man. You're not a so-called African American man. Not just some Latino, right? Not just some essay, some homie, all right? So first I'm going to get Psalms chapter 50 and verse 20, right? Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Who's thy brother? You know, who's the brother that they talking about that sittest and speakest against their brother? It's Esau, man. Because remember, Israel, our brothers are the 12 tribes, right? But we come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Esau comes from Abraham. It's Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. Because Esau came first, and then Jacob held on to his ankle, right? So, so they brothers, man. You know what I mean? But Esau was rejected because he sold his birthright, right? So he sits and speaks against us, man. You know, give us the highest crime. Throw us in the highest time. Give us the highest time in the prisons and stuff like that, in prison systems. You know what I mean? They say they speak against us. Oh, they like to steal. I heard they like watermelon and chicken, and all Mexicans eat is tacos all day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this and this and that, etc., man. The list goes on, man. They always thinking of ways to throw us down in the ghettos, in the dirt, right? To throw dirt on our name, man, to keep us down as a people, man. And really our people is accepting that, man. Our people walking out, oh, what's up, my nigga, and all this and that. Now I mean, so our people love being called by words. You know, they accept that with open hands, man. And it's sad, right? Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. So how do they slander? How do they slander us, right? By calling us black, coons, niggas, man. You know what I mean? That by taking away our God-given nationality, man. You know what I mean? These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such and as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee. Right? So they thought the Lord was with them, man. They thought the Lord was actually helping them take this land, man, off of the crime and atrocities that they were doing, man. They thought the Lord was actually with them. They think the Lord forgot about the slavery, right? The captivity, the hard bondage that we was forced to serve. They think the Lord was with them doing that, right? They thought the Lord is gonna forget about the bombs they dropped on cities and hospitals that they still doing today, man. Come and talk about we come in the name of Christianity. Come to your country, take your land, your oil, your resources, right? We come in the name of democracy and a great in America the great, right? They think that the Lord is forgetting that the Lord is turning a blind eye, right? But he not. He said, but I will reprove thee. How is the Lord reproving you? Australia getting wildfires. Cali's steady on fire. You know what I'm saying? So, these diseases, this coronavirus, man. You know what I'm saying? So all this disease and pestilence and hunger and all these wildfires and famines and everything like that, right? So the Lord is reproving you. You know what I mean? The Lord is reproving you guys. These wicked people, right? And even you wicked Israelites, man. You know what I mean? Who want to be ghetto and hoodlums all day, man. He's going to reprove you, man. He's going to put you to death in these last days, and there's no saving for you, man. You're going to be cast out as dumb. and set them in order before thine eyes. So who's he setting in order? He sent us in order, man. He's waking up the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, man. And these Edomites and these other nations hate to see it, man. They hate to see us waking up to our or who we really are according to the Bible, man. They hate to see us waking up in these last days, man. It's the worst thing they've ever seen, right? They hate to see unity. They hate to see us come together as a people, not as Black Power, not as 5%ers, right? Those are not going to help you, man. The only thing that's going to help you in these last days and any kind of days, man, is going to be waking up to who you are, your nationality, your true nationality, right? It's not a religion, right? We don't do this for fun. We don't do this as we're not the KKK, man. You know what I mean? We are Israelites, man. That's who the world. That's who the Lord sees us, man. As His chosen people, right? So that's what the Lord said. He's gonna set us in order before thine eyes, man. So Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. Right. So before, remember, I said, they slander us. They sit and they speak against us. You know what I mean? So this fits the curses in the Bible, man. You know what I mean? That we're just gonna be a proverb of the Bible among all nations. Don't matter. You go to China, Britain, the UK, Italy. You still niggas and spics wherever you go, man. And that's just how all nations feel about you. Stop thinking the white man love you. Stop thinking just because she calls herself so-called Italian. You know what I mean? She loves you more than an American Edomite. You know what I mean? They all the same, man. Don't matter if they Russian, German, from the Ukraine. It don't matter. They all the same. Chinese, Japanese, Asian, it don't matter. They all the same thing. You know what I mean? Even the Ishmaelites, you trying to think you a Muslim, you go over there and they talking about something, we don't even want you. Right? So you got to realize who you are in these last days, man. We just a byword, proverb among all nations. We're not accepted anywhere we go. But it don't matter because who we accepted by, the Most High. We have a true living God. And that's the most important, man. We don't care. We don't want to be accepted in the eyes of men. Because the works of men is evil, man. And it's going to be destroyed soon. Real soon. Right. So Psalms chapter 83 verse 3. Psalms chapter 83 and verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no more be in remembrance. Right? So who is, who forgets that, we forgot ourselves that we Israel, man, because these nations came together and they consulted together, you know what I mean? Came together as, as one big vote, and he said, we're going to come together and destroy them, man. We don't want them knowing that they got God on their side. We don't want them knowing that if they come together, repent, and keep the commandments, that they're going to overthrow America. They can, they can overthrow China and Russia and all these Edomites and all these people, these nations that oppress us, man. You know what I mean? Stop thinking that Russia is not helping America oppress you. Stop thinking that that Iran is not helping America oppress you, because they all come together as one nation and all together not give a damn about you. Not sugarcoating nothing. They all together just don't care about none of us. You know what I mean? Because we got the Most High God on our side. These are damn heathen, man. Give a damn about these other nations just like they give a damn about you. Right? Deuteronomy 28 and verse 54. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, right? So back then, man, we used to be able to be like, hey, what's up, brother? You all right? You doing good? How's your family? You know what I mean? Now we coming to a brother, yo, what's up? How you doing? I don't know you, you know what I'm saying? What's good with you? Do I know you? You know what I'm saying? So, now, before we used to be able to actually show each other some love, man, without people, criticizing and looking you up and down, you know what I'm saying, trying to judge you, you know what I'm saying, oh, what he wants some money, you know what I mean? I'm gonna read it from the top. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife in his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children which he shall leave. Right, man? So like I said, now we accepted being niggas and spicks and red skins. You know what I'm saying? We accepted being all these bywords and proverbs. Now, we rather go out clubbing and mess with the hoes and and smoke and get high and sell drugs and that's just my baby mama, man. F them kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I give a damn about her, man. Give a damn about the nigga she with, man. You know what I mean? So now we just want to gang bang and do hoodlum stuff all day, man. You know what I mean? Our people just don't care, man. It's the same thing. It don't matter. You go to Puerto Rico, it's the same thing. DR, same thing. Haiti, same thing. You know what I mean? And etc. Man. We all do the same thing because we all fit these curses, man. You know what I mean? This is Deuteronomy 23, chapter 23 and verse 26. I said I would scatter them into corners. I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. Right? So the remembrance of us being Israelites ceased, man, among all men, among all nations of people, man. You know what I'm saying? We forgot that we Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? The other nations forgot that, damn near forgot that we Israel, man. That we God's chosen people, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga over there? Nah, he's just black. Nah, he's just Mexican. You know what I'm saying? So now they calling this these proverbs and bywords and they comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because we comfortable and we accept it. And if I go to a brother say, nah, man, you an Israelite. Bro, I'm black. Stop calling me that. You know what I mean? Or, bro, I'm just a Mexican, bro. You know what I'm saying? And etc. Right? I mainly say black and Mexicans because that's really who we deal with over here where I'm from, man. So, you know what I mean? Where other brothers from, y'all might deal with Native Americans and Haitians more. Or Native Americans and so-called Jamaicans and stuff like that more. You know what I mean? Because Jake all over, man. Either way, they Jake. Jake means Jacob. You know what I mean? We Israel. You know what I mean? Our people just stiff-necked and ignorant, man. And they accept being ignorant. And it's sad. So the Lord said He gonna scatter us among all nations. How you think the Great Wall of China was built, man? Chinese ain't built that themselves. You feel me? They had slaves built that wall. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we were scattered among all nations, and that's why we still a proverb and a byword among all nations. All nations came together to hold us captives, man, to sit us and break us down and destroy us as a nation, right? So we can't say one nation loves us more than the other nation. The Arab don't want us being Muslim. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us grafted into they false religion. You feel me? They don't want us praying to they rock. You know what I'm saying? We got an actual living God. Jake wanna be everything but who they really are, man, and it's sad, and this is why you're gonna be destroyed, man. So I got one more, man. It's important to wake up, man. And it's crazy because you got females out here scoffing and running their mouth, and they have absolutely no idea what's going on. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I got precept after precept after precept upon precept, line upon line, and of what's going on in Puerto Rico and all this and this and that. And you got some female with absolutely no knowledge talking about some shut the F up. You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You're saying this and this and that. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because the Lord's saying it. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because it's in the Bible, man. This is the words of the Most High. This is the works of the Most High God. Prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? You're not a damn geologist. You don't got the white man science and philosophies and all this and this and that. You're just a slave, man. You're just in the land in your captivity with absolutely no knowledge. You know what I mean? So who are you to try and tell me? Who are you to try and prove me wrong, man? And that goes into this precept. Alright? So this is 1 Kings chapter 8 verse 47. Yet if they shall bethink themselves in the land whether they were carried captives, right? America, Jamaica, Haiti, you know what I'm saying? The islands, you know what I mean? So if you would bethink yourselves and repent, how do you repent? By acknowledging your sin, by praying and begging for mercy in these last days, man. And make supplication unto thee in the land of them that carried them captives, saying, we have sinned and done perversely, we have committed wickedness. Right? So admit, man, that you've been smoking, man. Because the Lord already knows. He already knows what you're doing, man. You got angels all around you, taking note of what you've been doing, right? It don't matter. You can't go at a certain time early in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, go in your closet and smoke your blunt and the Lord ain't see it. go fornicate at a certain time. The Lord ain't see it. Go cheat on your wife on a certain day of the week. The Lord ain't see it. Now I mean, it don't work like that. Now I mean, so if you admit and acknowledge your sin for the Most High, man, you could find forgiveness, man. Forgiveness is for us. Mercy is for us, right? It's not for every nation. You got the chance to be forgiven, and you got the chance to find mercy in these last days, man. Find His loving kindness that the Lord talks about Him having on Israel, right, on us, and you don't want it, man, and that's sad, right? Because I'd rather be an Edomite as a slave in the kingdom than be Jake burning in the lake of fire. I could tell you that, man. I'd rather get my back beat every damn day in the kingdom and kiss and lick dirt off feet than be Jake in the lake of fire, man. This is verse 48. And so return unto thee with all their heart and with all their soul in the land of their enemies, which led them away captives, and pray unto thee toward their land, which meaning pray toward the east, which thou givest unto their fathers. Pray to the east because that's where Jerusalem is. Thou shalt give, Slakia, which thou gavest unto their fathers, the city which thou hast chosen, and the house which I have built for thy name. Then hear thou their prayer and their supplication in heaven, thy dwelling place, and mountain, and maintain their cause. Right? So when you pray toward the east, man, you know what I'm saying? That's how you find forgiveness, man. You got to pray toward the east because that's the homeland. The Lord said He's going to hear your prayer. He's going to hear you admitting your sin, and He's gonna forgive you, man. He's going to have mercy upon you, man. Most High willing. All right? So I'm going to give another shalom to Israel. Shalom, shalom. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Mashiach, Yahushua. All right? And Kwam Yashala. All praises.